a recall to the Windies Test team for the upcoming series in the United Arab Emirates. After missing out on the recent home series against India, the left-arm spinner is the only addition to the squad. Warrican has 11 wickets in his 4 tests. The full West Indies team announced today reads Jason Holder, he's the captain, Craig Brathwaite, his vice, Davinder Bishu, Jermaine Blackwood, Carlos Brathwaite, Darren Bravo, Roston Chase, Miguel Cummins, Shane Dowich, Shannon Gabriel, Shea Hope, Leon Johnson, Alzari Joseph, Marlon Samuels and Warrican. The players have already assembled in Dubai for a camp ahead of that series, which consists of 3 test matches. Now, the opening match will be a day-night fixture in Dubai from October 13th. Now, this will be the first time both teams will play a test under lights using a pink ball. Staying with cricket, a 10-match haul by all-rounder Ravi Ashwin set up a commanding 197-run win for India. This came over in New Zealand in the first test at Kanpur. Now, the Kiwis, resuming on 93 for 4 and chasing 434 for the victory, were all out for 236 as India won their 500th test match in style at Kanpur's Green Park Stadium. Now, for the tourists, Luke Ronke made 80 and Mitchell Satner hit 71. Our spinner Ashwin finished with 6 for 132 to go with his 4 wickets which he claimed in the first innings.
Lovely strike that should get a couple of runs. Just play that cover drive well, and as Shiva said, early morning as well. 50 comes up for Ronke.
Well, that's swung away. He's picked his spot. Beautifully struck for 6. That's in the air. And the first wicket of the morning.
Bit of inside edge, and up goes the finger.
Afterwards, that makes it look a little worse. So another very good decision. 50.
Full length delivery.
Gone. Ashwin has picked up that wicket. Oh, bowled him. Yes. Ashwin strikes for the final time in this test match. Gets a 10-wicket haul, along with being the second fastest to 200 test wickets. More importantly, this time India has won by 197 runs. The 130th test match win for India in their 500 test match. The 88th at home and the 7th at Kanpur.
And scores in the match: India 318 and 377 for 5 declared. New Zealand 262 and 236. India winning by 197 runs. Switching sports, the 2016 Monarchs of the Court road tennis competition served off last night at the Old Lime Sports Club with some keenly contested matchups. Now, the highlight of the night was a matchup between Andy Richards and young Sean Spencer, with Richards prevailing in the round of 64. The other matchup saw Davian Taylor defeating Seth Best 21-10, 21-9, and Julian Quimby dispatching Cheddy Ford 21-7, 21-7, and Anthony Simmons beating Jim Haynes 21-13, 16-21, 21-18. Now, meanwhile, in the other opener, Anderson Smith got the win over Wayne Grisette. Here's Damien Best.
Monarchs of the Court 2016 opening match. Anderson Smith playing Wayne Grisette in the blue trunks. Grisette with the chopping style down early on, called long there by the linesman. Grisette did look more in control when serving, asked a few questions of Smith, but Smith had already established a healthy lead and will close out the first game 21-10. Second game as the switch ends, Grisette coming into his own, help from the net on this occasion. This time around, the backhand drop shot was clinical. Grisette taking the second game, lightning striking at the BT Sports Club. That was a thunderbolt. 21-15. Third and decisive game, Smith rediscovering his form, comes inside the court and puts it away. Grisette not going away quietly, wants to stay in the contest. 5-all, passing shot. Well, it was back and forth between these two before Smith prevailed. 21-19. Next up, John Chandler, closest to the screen, playing Anthony Haynes. Chandler punching his ticket to the next round with a 21-19, 21-17 victory over Haynes. Let's move on to the highlight. Andy Blackdog Richards on his return to road tennis against Sean Spencer in the blue trunks. Very measured approach from Richards, starting slowly. Spencer locked in for the big assignment. Spencer indeed had the lead at 15-10, but nothing is guaranteed in this sport. And Richards bouncing back to grab the lead, 16-15. Spencer, though, showing his mettle, active along the baseline, then comes to the court with purpose, drive and point. But at 19-20, Richards had the poise to finish. Goodness me, portrait in motion. Round of applause. Second game, now or never in this 2 best of 3 battle. Spencer getting a freebie, good lob off the net, then the smash. Richards not so flashy in the second. Spencer up 10-1 on the back of a number of errors by his opponent. Well, it was as if Richards surrendered the second game. Spencer up 19-6. Spencer handing the crowd favorite a sow, 21-8. Third game, Richards, of course, switched on again. Mobility and Spencer long with the return. Richards quickly establishing a 5-2 lead. And Spencer, though, not about to surrender. A shot at the grand prize, eye candy. He actually did well to get to 14 before Richards poured on the good stuff late in the piece. Sugar down the line. Then with a couple winners, the grand return was complete. Andy Backdoor Richards getting the victory over Sean Spencer, 21-19, 8-21, 21-14. Damien Best, CBC Sports.
Well, thank you, Damien. Well, the National Sports Council and Eden Stars Football Club, also known as Unity Stars, both picked up their second wins of the BFA Women's League after round 2 of matches at Emerton. Now, the NSC defeated Kickstart Genesis 2-0 in the early game, while Mavericks and Unity Stars won their encounters as well. Mavericks taking on Technique in the blue, with both teams looking for an early lead in the contest. Mavericks making an early run at the bars, but the attempt was tame. Is this a chance for Technique? Where's the goalie in this scenario? Oh, there she is. Free kick floated in, but that's no problem for the custodian. Here's another free kick coming up. This striker tries to beat the keeper, but that's not allowed. And she barely gets back to stop the ball, but it's a penalty. Shea Carrington steps up and scores in the 43rd minute. It was an evening of free kicks, especially for the Mavericks. And the goalie is up to the task for this one. Up, up, and over. Another attack, this time from a corner kick, but is easily handled as well. This is the second half, and it didn't take long for the Mavericks to strike. Good pass on the inside to Felicia Jarvis, and the keeper didn't stand a chance as it's buried into the net. Mavs up by 2. Just a few minutes later, Mavs would strike again. Shea Carrington with a deadlift boot which finds its mark to give the Mavs the 3-0 win. This second game featured the Unity Stars of Eden Lodge taking on powerhouses UWI in the black and yellow. That's a bad tackle and a free kick. UWI get on the cards with an early goal. Unity Stars with the corner, but that's no challenge for the keeper. Here's another free kick by the Stars, and this left boot almost finds its mark, but the keeper's in the way. Another chance for the Stars to shine on this night. The keeper is beaten, but so too is the striker. She can't believe it either. A chance gone a-begging. Can the Stars shine and find the back of the net? Here's another chance after the defense is beaten, but again the goalie is in the way. Unity Stars with another shot. Good control by Tiana Seeley, and her lofted boot catches the stubborn goalie out of position. Unity Stars finally equalizing. Another shot at the goal, and oh, can you want it any closer than that? But the Stars didn't have to wait too long. Shanice Gordon on the attack, and Gordon tackles, and she buries it, giving the Unity Stars the 2-1 win over UWI. In more football news, football's world governing body FIFA has disbanded its anti-racism task force. It's declaring that the work is incomplete despite ongoing concerns about indiscriminate behavior in Russia, the host of 2018 World Cup.
The task force was established in 2013 by former President Sepp Blatter and headed up by Vice President Jeffrey Webb after concern about the growing number of racist incidents within football. Many are dismayed by the move, which comes less than 9 months